you can't, like, I'm trying to spin it so that
it's not an insult.
Correlation. No. No, it's about, so yesterday, we're talking about agendas in the media. And there's a feeling out there that some people are in the media. Certainly, I think we can say it's fair among the fan base. They're Team Trey or they're Team Brock. It kind of persuades all of their arguments. And we give, everybody gives me grief because you're not a fan of any team. You're not a fan of any team, Steiny. So you don't know. Well, I was thinking about this. The fact that I'm not a fan of any team or any player, it allows me to debate more objectively than
hurts.
Than you.
That hurts.
Or than Spinoni. Like, we were talking about Kobe Bryant.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I left the chat.
So Kobe Bryant is Spinoni's favorite player.
Yeah.
He's
my
your
second
favorite player.
Of all time.
Okay? Yep. For me, he's a player that I assess.
Gotcha.
Well, I can't talk to you guys about him objectively.
Why?
Because every time we talk about him, you think I'm like trying to run him down when I'm just talking about him. You know what I mean?
But right.
Like Kobe Bryant, to me, here's how it started.
Okay.
I said, we were talking about the greats, and Kobe Bryant's name came up, and I should get the text right now. Yeah. But anyway, I said, Kobe Bryant did not make his teammates better.
Oh, my gosh.
Like Michael Jordan, LeBron, or Bird made his teammates better. Like, that to me is kind of an objective phrase, but you hated that.
Yeah, and let me just real quick
why?
Because I thought the last two championships Kobe accomplished with the likes of Andrew Bynum, a guy that was dealing with drugs, and Lamar Odom, who I love, Paul Gasol, who played his best basketball with Kobe Bryant. I thought the title of the Jam and Kobe being the leader of a Shaqless Laker team, he answered those questions. So he made all those guys better. So a lot of times I feel like Kobe is disrespected because what you just said, he didn't make, and I love Magic Johnson. You didn't have to make Kareem better. You didn't have to make Worthy better. And he did make them better, but they were bringing something to the table more so than that Laker team that Kobe had to deal with Sasha Vujacic and the rest of the gang. Like, that didn't check that box for the people out there that thought Kobe was and may have been that player that didn't make guys better. Like, what are we doing?
Your team, Trey.
I love you right now. I can't believe you said that.
Like, I'm not on anybody's team.
Right, but I can't believe you.
Now,
I got to say something.
Deny it?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm team opportunity. I'm team, tell me the last third pick in the draft that was a starter the prior year that goes to possibly not making the team. Now, Steiny, that may not be on the table. So I had to step back yesterday, and I need you to know that's where my emotion is coming from something that might happen that has not happened. And that's why I got to slow my roll when we talk to Trey. I can't believe you think that I want Trey, or I'm telling you right now, Trey is a better option than Brock Purdy. No, I'm saying when I read articles that are running Trey out of town.
And see, that's where I got to stop you.
Go ahead.
No, like
I can get you three of them.
Okay, give me one, and don't say Mike Silver, because all Mike Silver said was there's four quarterbacks. They're going to keep
the voice
three,
of the 49ers has mentioned that there's a possibility Brandon Allen could. The voice of the Niners that he could replace Trey Lance. Okay, some other guys. I'm ain't snitching. Some other guys we know that have brought up the possibility that, there could be a scenario to where, and you might be right.
Do you think it is a possibility?
You know what? After yesterday's blow up and dust up, I don't think it's a possibility.
See, I don't think
But I don't want to live my life reacting to something and condemning Kyle, who I gave the flowers to yesterday, Steiny, because he started Trey Lance last year, regardless of what you and I think was what fueled that. So I hate that you said I'm Team Trey. I'm Team I know Brock Purdy right now after 8 games and beating Dallas and Seattle in the playoffs. I'm almost done, Steiny.
Okay.
He's the best option right now. Is he the better quarterback? He's in the lead, and I would be a sucker. I would be a radio sucker, and you know what I would be? The guy that you think I am, where I got a Trey tattoo. I don't. I'm talking about, can he remain on the roster?
And I'm saying that here's why you're Team Trey. Who's trying to run him out of town? I think that is I think that is just.
I got you. Okay.
Like who?
You're not one of the. I didn't say you.
But I need a person. Yeah. I need a story. Like who has a vested interest in running Trey out of town? Like that's what I don't understand.
Right. And I want to say to that, nobody but Steiny, these again, I'm not going to.
I can't.
Yeah. And so we can keep moving. But I interrupted you because your greater point was, when you do attach yourself to somebody like you feel I am with Trey, then you feel like I can't be objective?
No, I wouldn't say that's too strong.
Because I just told you.
That's too strong.
I told you and the listeners, and I love y'all, right now, Brock Purdy should be quarterback number 1.
All right. Doug's in Berkeley. What's up, Doug? How you doing, man? Get us started here.
Rich Eisen is one. Thank you, Tavarius.
Okay, what did he say? Just don't say it like I'm not saying you.
Okay.
Like
the gist of it was that Trey Lance could be off of the 49ers.
That's not trying to run him out of town. That's looking at what Kyle Shanahan is doing. He's brought 4 quarterbacks in here. It's unusual, and so now people have to try to understand it all.
But wouldn't you and we'll get to the call. Wouldn't you understand that would be abnormal for a guy that was picked where Trey was, that is relatively still young, that got his starting role, he lost his job to injury just last September, to fall all the way off of the roster? Can you meet me halfway and say that would be abnormal?
Well, to me, what's abnormal
is what they're doing now.
Yes. Like it's what they're doing now,
and what I was fighting.
Why are they bringing in 4 quarterbacks?
And I think Evan Giddings, Steiny, from all of us, all our guys on the station, on Twitter, had the best rebuttal. I hear how you define what's happening with the 4 quarterbacks. My thing and what I was fighting for is the greater good of, hold on, are we so sure the 4 quarterbacks are at the doorstep of Trey Lance? I could be wrong. And Evan astutely, like he always does, said, you know what? How do we know this is not insurance for Brock Purdy, who played in the Seattle game with a broken rib? And that was like, damn, that's profound from the standpoint of, okay, that's really, it ain't all just Trey Lance why they have 4 quarterbacks. And I guess that's what I was fighting.
On the YouTube chat, Emmett Wright. Now, I read that Emmett Wright said Mike Silvergoo. Sorry.
That article
I read that. I don't understand how you read Mike Silver's story and say, Silver's trying to run Trey out of town.
No.
Like, that's preposterous.
No, and hey, Steiny.
He's just saying, hey, this is a weird situation here. They brought Brandon Allen.
And I like Mike Silver.
Look at the snap count. What do we make of the snap count?
I'm being scary Mary here. I'm saying when you read that article, he has receipts from last year to where there were snickers among the veterans when Trey Lance was named starter. So it went to what you said last year when you gave your scenario of this leash might be short for Trey. I'm sure he's went and told, after they reacquired Jimmy, I'm sure he's told the veterans, if this gets off to a rocky start, we're going to pull the kid for the greater good of veterans we have here, the Trent Williams. So I'm not saying him stating what he feels or what he's hearing, Steiny, that's fact to him. I'm just saying it feels like Rich Eisen. I just can't.
What? No. Okay. Rich Eisen, what? What has he said?
I can't drink the scenario of the Kool-Aid scenario of Trey Lance not being a 49er. That, regardless of 4 quarterbacks or what's going on,
okay.
I can't see him off of this team this soon.
But
I'm listening.
707, Steiny, you say this is why I want to walk out of the studio right now.
Don't leave.
Evan, I'm going to be an opener today. You come in at 11. Steiny, you saying Shaq made his teammates made it better than Kobe did is idiot. I never said that. And when did Shaq's name I didn't even bring up?
Right.